This is episode 2 in the owner's manual, and today you're going to learn how to change your air filter. So first of all, pop your bonnet. So to get to your air filter, it's pretty simple. It's just underneath this cover here. But while you're here, it's a good chance to inspect this flexible hose for any damage. As you can see, mine's starting to crack here. This will be because I have a body lift, so the airbox is sitting higher above the engine than normal, which is just putting a bit more strain on there. But that's something I will have to investigate and replace. Now, all you have to do is remove 4 clips, 2 at the front and 2 at the back, and then it will just lift up. And once you lift it up, you should be able to pull your filter out. Just as easy as that. Now this is obviously the top side's the clean side, and you can see it still looks pretty good, but if I flip it over to the dirty side, I have got a lot of bugs and stuff stuck in here. You can blow air filters out from the clean side through to try and clean them and get a bit longer life out of it, but for the sake of $30, it's probably worth just replacing it. Now, choosing the right filter, it's as simple as just going onto a filter manufacturer's website and putting in your vehicle, and it will tell you, but you can also remove the old one, and if it's ever been replaced with a non-genuine, it'll probably have a part number. So I'm taking out a Ryco A1340, and I'm going to be installing a Westfield Cooper's filter that's a WA938, and it actually says it's interchangeable with an A1340. So to install our new filter, we just want to make sure that the filter itself has got this little rubber seal on the outside, because this is actually what the airbox clamps onto to create airtight seal. If you don't have this seal or it's damaged, you could suck air in, like dirt and dust in through your airbox. So just double check that that's on there. And we probably just want to make sure there's nothing, no contaminants or whatever sitting on the mating surface there or on the inside, just because again it's a sealing surface, so we want it nice and clean. But once you've done and checked all that, just throw the new filter in. This side here, the thicker side, I suppose, from the seal, it goes face down. Put that down and do up your 4 clips. And changing your air filter is as simple as that. Now, Suzuki in the owner's manual recommend that the filter gets changed every 45,000 Ks. Obviously that can change depending on your driving conditions. Like if you're doing thousands of kilometers of dirt road and stuff like that, especially in a convoy and you're sitting at the back, you'll probably want to be checking that a bit more regularly and maybe changing it sooner than you should, or sooner than the owner's manual tells you that you should. But yeah, basically very easy job. Everyone should probably know how to do it, so hopefully this video has helped some of you out. And if you liked it or it's helped you, please like and subscribe. Helps me and helps reach more of you guys that hopefully need to see this video. So thank you.